Today I am going to make a video presentation according to the book The Logic of Collective Action, Public Goods and the Theory of Groups. The book discusses the purpose of organizations, emphasizing their role in advancing the interests of their members across various domains. It explored the concept of common and individual interests within organizations, drawing parallels with competitive markets. Additionally, it examines the historical and economic perspective for organizations, highlighting their functions in promoting economy interest and the implications for profit maximization. The text also delves into the impact of government intervention on organizational behavior, particularly in maintaining price and supporting industries. Organizations exist to advance the interests of their members. This serves as their primary objective across various domains, including economics, politics, and society. Members of organizations may have both common and individual interests, leading to a complex dynamic within these entities that requires a balance between collective and individual needs. The book draws an analogy between organizations and firms in competitive markets, highlighting the presence of both shared and conflicting interests among members. This analogy aids in understanding the interaction among organizations members in their pursuit of goals. The role of government in supporting industries and assisting organizations through mechanisms such as tariffs, price support programs, and lobbying is discussed. This underscores the importance of interaction between organizations and governmental entities. The book draws a parallel between the challenges faced by perfectly competitive industries seeking government assistance and those faced in the marketplace when firms increase output, leading to a fall in prices. So it argues that just as it wouldn't be rational for an individual producer to restrict output to raise prices, it wouldn't be rational for them to invest time and money in supporting a lobbying organization for government assistance. Rational individuals wouldn't willingly assume costs that couldn't be borne collectively. It discusses practical importance of this analogy, particularly in understanding the limitations of lobbying organizations. Despite having powerful lobbies with mass support, these organizations often receive funds and followers for reasons other than legislative achievements. The book addresses potential objections to this argument, acknowledging that while attitudes in organizations may differ from those in markets due to emotional or ideological elements, the analogy still holds. It examines the case of nation states, highlighting the limitations of relying on voluntary contributions for funding basic governmental activities. It argues that fundamental services provided by government such as defense and law enforcement resemble public goods in that they must be available to everyone, necessitating taxation for funding. The book underscores the role of organizations in providing public or collective goods for their members, emphasizing that common goals or interests inherently imply the provision of such goods. It posits that organizations, including states and other large entities, primarily serve this function of providing inseparable benefits to their members. The book discusses the relationship between group size and the behavior of individuals within the group, highlighting the complexity arising from varying individual valuations of collective goods and differing cost functions faced by each group. It emphasizes that the total cost function for obtaining collective goods will generally rise with significant initial or fixed costs involved. The book suggests that if the cost of obtaining a certain quantity of a collective good is low enough relative to its benefit, there is a presumption that the collective good will be provided. Individuals within the group will receive a share of a total gain depending on the size of the group and their individual benefit from the good. The most important point regarding small groups is their potential ability to provide themselves with a collective good due to the attraction of the good to individual members. Conversely, larger groups are less likely to act in their common interests and may fall short of obtaining even a minimal amount of a collective good.